So I like that approach. But retail, we've been involved in. I was a car salesman,
Right.
and I
Right.
was a top car salesman.
Right.
So, that's how we did it. So our mentorship came from our team, our employees, and then us really building it. And we are a very profitable business. And those
Wow.
folks had the nerve to charge us about $90,000 a month for teaching us nothing.
Wow.
That's like unbelievable. But those are the
Wow.
type of things that you get targeted for.
Wow.
How can you charge
You know,
somebody
and I was
90,000?
going to ask you, what were some of the
Mm-hmm.
heartaches and some of the struggles as being an entrepreneur and mainly an African American and a woman in the industry that African Americans mainly, as well as women, are not a part of?
And that's our whole access issue.
Hmm.
And so we always hear the access to capital as far as minority businesses, black businesses. The access to capital is very difficult. It's not just the access to capital, it is really access points, period. Access points, period. I can't pick up the phone and call the governor and say, hey, let me walk or let me do this with you. I don't know really how to strategically work with the lobbyists to do this and to make sure I get I don't have that. I can't say, oh, all of a sudden I'm going to take my company to be a public traded company like our partners did, which I think might have been some of the reason we might have got lost in their sauce,
Hmm.
because I can't think of anything else of why
Hmm.
we would be
Right.
set aside. But I don't have that same access, nobody on our team. But one of the things about this
Hmm.
is we are learning to get that access. We are learning to have our voice. So not only do we employ folks that look like us and we give folks different opportunities of not even just black folks, but white folks, Asian folks, Hispanic folks
Right.
that want to get into this industry that thought they couldn't because we're more open.
Hmm.
But also just to be able to make negotiations. We just did a negotiation with the bank here recently. And we know they wanted us, and usually I'm going to say is people maybe not saying we're subservient, we're complacent, we're just like okay, we're going to go with the flow. This is what I'm allowed to do. No, you want my business. This is what I want from you.
Hmm.
So we are more vocal about the things that we want, so that we can help be successful in our business.
Let me ask you a question as it relates to, I know some of the challenges you have, and I'm not going to go too personal because we're friends and you share a lot of stuff with me, but I know you recently said that there was a company, and we're not going to name,
Mm-hmm.
that basically said that they didn't want to no longer give you extend credit or do business with because of the industry. How has that been really affecting you on the other side? Because others think, oh, it's glamorous, you're making a lot of money, you're doing well, you're selling cannabis, all you got to be doing. So what's some of the pitfalls that you're running into as it relates to that?
I can honestly tell you, it has changed me drastically.
Hmm.
It has been one of the hardest things that I've gone through in my entire life.
Hmm.
It has changed the makeup of who I am as a person.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Just to be bitter and angry.
Hmm.
And how do I come out of it
Hmm.
so that I can make sure that I'm really working for the best interests of the company?
Okay.
Because I'm
That's
literally
true.
to see such hate and target come towards you,
Hmm.
it's like unbelievable.
That's correct.
And so some of the, and then I felt like such a failure. I was sitting there and I was like, damn, this is what they do. How can you take advantage of someone